Hi guys, today's video is going to be my summer essentials, and I was thinking about doing this for ages, like way before summer started, and then I kind of got into the middle of summer and totally forgot to do it, so I thought I would do one today and just show you all of the products that I couldn't be without right now in the heart of summertime, which, to be quite honest, right now as I film it, it's super hot outside, but by the time this goes up in a few days time, it could be raining and really grey, so you never know. English weather is so hit and miss, so if it's really rainy outside today, I'm really sorry, but somewhere in the world, hopefully someone is watching this and it is hot and sunny and relevant. So I'm going to kick off with some kind of body care stuff. There's not tons and tons of stuff to talk about, and I'm going to try and whiz through them, make them not a crazy long video. But the first thing I want to talk about is this Sanctuary Salt Scrub, which has fast become my favourite thing of the moment. I got a little sachet of it. I think I mentioned it in my favourites. I forget. I got a little sachet of it, had it for ages and ages. I just kind of pulled it out the other day thinking, oh, I'll use it now because I wanted to fake tan, which by the way I'm not right now, but this was a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, so I used the sachet and was so impressed with it, and I realised I had been sent an entire thing of it, so I've been using it, and I love it so much. It's so unusual, so unlike anything else that I've tried. If you watch my empties, you'll know every time I review a scrub, it's kind of like, meh, it was a scrub, you know, it scrubbed, it didn't scrub, whatever. But this is so strange. It's got like an oily layer, which you can see, but the actual granules, I don't want to get my hand in it because they're going to get all oily and sticky, but the actual granules, I don't know if you can see that there, the rest of it that's not an oily layer is just totally salt. So it's so gritty and it just leaves me feeling so smooth and squeaky clean. It's the best scrub I've ever tried for sure, and the fact that it has that oily layer means it does leave quite a light oily residue on your skin as well, which is nice. Not something I would recommend just before fake tanning because of the oil, and not something I would recommend that you have that you're using kind of whilst you have fake tan on and trying to maintain the tan, because it will kind of deteriorate and break it down. But if you want to get rid of a tan, then it's going to help because of the oily layer, and if you want to prepare for a tan, it's going to be great as well. Moving on to tan, you guys know that I love Cocoa Brown, and this 1 hour tan is my absolute favourite. I will never use another sunless tanner, unless you guys really want me to review one especially. I'm never going to kind of go out personally looking for one that is better than this, because I just love it so much. I leave it on for about 2 hours and I get just the perfect amount of glow. It's not too dark that people are like, wow, you look really different, but it's not too light that it's like, what's the point in applying it? It's perfect for paler skins, but if you are deeper, you could probably use this as well. I just leave it on for a little bit longer, but really impressed with this. Talked about it at length. Love it. Another tan product that I got recently, and this was sent to me in a box of some kind, I forget whether it's a beauty box or whatever it was, but apologies if it's massively expensive, I just wanted to mention it because I've been using it over the last few weeks. I believe the name is Steve Watley's, and I think this is called Zhuzh, and it's the Tan Accelerator with finessed shea butter. How shea butter can be finessed, I have no idea, but the general idea is you kind of shake it all up, spray it all over yourself and rub it in. It's totally transparent, you can't see it, and it helps you to get a tan. It doesn't feel oily, it doesn't feel sticky, there's no kind of residue on your skin. It smells, I don't know, I feel like it smelled like something, but I can't. I don't know, it doesn't smell like much. The one problem I've had with it is the spray. Like, it's really hit and miss. Sometimes it sprays, sometimes it's like, can't get anything out of the product, and I've had to kind of like get it out of the bottle and try and put it on myself. But my legs hardly ever tan, unless I go in a tanning booth, which has been a very long time since I've done that. Tend to stay away from tanning booths now, danger and all. Unless I go in a tanning booth or I'm using fake tan, and even then, I don't know what it is. They struggle. My legs tend to stay paler, and I know generally, you know, unless someone's on holiday and they're kind of laying out all the time, people's legs tend to tan at a slower rate than the rest of them, but I really struggle with getting any kind of colour on my legs. It's probably just laziness and the fact that I can't lay out for that long. I just can't stand to sit there for that long. But this really has helped, and I've got some colour on my legs. As far as I'm aware, there is no kind of tanning product in this, so it is an actual tan that I'm getting. But I just use this on my legs because the rest of me kind of, I don't really want to tan that much. I tend to try and kind of stay a little bit covered up. I'll maybe stay an hour or so all out, if you will, and then I'll put a t-shirt on or something, because I don't really like to be super tan, but my legs, it takes so long to tan them that I like to leave them out for as long as possible, and this has definitely helped. So if you're interested, this is something that I would recommend, depending on the price. I'm not entirely sure how much it is. Rest of the body products, Vaseline Spray and Go Body Moisturiser. You will have heard of this before. I really like this. It's not going to give you the most intense moisture hit of your life, but in the summertime, the body butters sound like a good idea because your skin kind of feels like it needs the hydration, but they just don't set ever because it's so hot. because you get that body butter on you and then it's just there. You've just a greasy layer of body butter. It's just not cool. And so you want something that is a little bit lighter and is actually going to absorb, and that's why I love these. I love this one, and the cocoa butter one smells amazing, but this is really nice because it's kind of refreshing, and if you've been out in the sun, it kind of is almost like an after sun in that it cools you down and feels quite, well, yeah, refreshing. What's the word I'm looking for? Is there a word in here that I'm looking for? No. It feels quite, it's like a relieving kind of feeling, cooling, you know what I mean. Nice because it's a mist. Not something that I'm going to be reaching for a lot in the winter time and when it's kind of colder most of the time, but when it's really hot and I feel like I'm going to feel really hot and sticky if I put on a body lotion, this is really good. I'm on to kind of, well, this is kind of body care. Not big on perfumes in the summer. I have one which is the Pink, is it called by Nicki Minaj? Pink Friday. I love that perfume so much. It lasts on me better than any other perfume and it just reminds me of summer. So if I was going to wear a perfume right now, it would be that one. But I'm more on the kind of body sprays, body mist kind of thing. Again, it feels refreshing, cools you down, but it's also a little bit more diluted and it feels a little bit lighter for the summertime. So the one that I like is the, again, pink, but this is Victoria's Secret pink, Pretty in Pink. No, Pink Pretty and Pure, sorry, is what it's called. Body mist. I love this. I have no idea what it smells like. Does it tell me? On the back it says, refreshing body mist, shows skin some love with conditioning aloe. That is interesting. So it's actually vaguely an actual skincare product as well. It says feel pretty in jasmine and pink lemonade. It's just a very, very sweet scent and I like this in the summertime. Just any kind of body mist, but I've had that for ages. I think I got that IMATS last year, and that, I mean, I use it quite a lot and I've hardly even made a dent in it, so pretty good going Victoria's Secret body mist. Then the last few things that I have are more kind of makeup products. Not a lot of makeup products to talk about. I don't wear a lot of makeup when it's very, very hot. I tend to, I mean, today I have on some concealer, brows, essential. I really don't have very much on at all. Concealer, brows, mascara, powder, essential, a little bit of blush, and that's it. Nothing on my lips or anything else, no foundation. If I was to wear a foundation, I would use something like this, like a BB cream with a high factor sun cream built in, and this Vichy Capital Soleil SPF 50 is really nice. There's very, very little coverage to it. It's kind of a little bit tinted, so it gives you a little bit of a tan kind of glow. I've been known to put this on my shoulders and my chest as well because it's SPF 50, but it kind of perfects everything a little bit, makes everything look a little bit more even. Really nice if you're going out kind of for the day in something that's kind of showing off a lot of skin, and you don't want to smell like sun cream, because to me it doesn't smell like anything like sun cream, and I hate the smell of sun cream. But you can kind of see in there that it has got a colour to it, darker than my skin tone, but because it's so light, doesn't give very much coverage. It's really, really nice. So really like that. Not great for oil control, but this next product will help with that, and it's the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. I don't use this as a setting spray, I use it as a primer spray. So I put it on my makeup, put it on my face before I put on my makeup, and it kind of just, in theory, in my mind, I mean, I've worn this for maybe 4 or 5 hours already, my makeup, and I haven't powdered before making this video, which is unusual, but I didn't feel like I needed to because, and it's hot today, because I was wearing this. I feel like it kind of creates a barrier between the oil production and my makeup. I don't like to wear this all the time because I feel like it's kind of suffocating my skin. When I wear this too much, when I wear heavy, like long wear foundations, I tend to get little bumpy spots coming up the day that I wear them. The other day I wore my Estee Lauder double wear and I got like 3 or 4, just very small, around my face, all around my face. Just what I mean is not in one particular area, all around my face, kind of like very, very small, 4 or 5 little bumpy spots that went away when I stopped wearing it, but I can't wear those things on a kind of day-to-day basis. But if I'm going to be out in the sun all day and I want to stay as matte as possible, or I want to try and keep my makeup looking pretty good, then this is really, really good. I would definitely recommend this. Really want to try the all-nighter because I've heard that it's even better. I have the Body Shop's bronzer, which is the Honey Bronzer, my current favourite bronzer. Really love this, and I go in with a really, really big brush and just kind of like zhuzh it around my cheeks. I don't actually have that on today. I think I have on Max Harmony, which is kind of almost like a neutral, contoury kind of blush. So I kind of use that as a bit of a does it all kind of product. And this is very, very similar in that I wouldn't use a blush as well. I just kind of swirl it on my cheeks and give myself a bit of a warmth and colour and be done with it. In the summer I really don't tend to do very much makeup wise at all. Lastly, I'm not forgetting anything. lastly, I want to talk about my favourite nail polish. And this has been my favourite nail polish for the longest time. It transcends seasons. At Christmas time I love it with glitter on top, and in the summertime I love it because it makes me look tanned. I don't actually have it on today. Today I have on 2 different colours from Revlon, but Seche Vite's, what colour is this called? Porcelain 2. Opaque white, really quick drying, really quick to be opaque, 1 or 2 coats and it's perfect. Best white nail polish, and white for summer is just my favourite. So that is it. That's all of my summer favourites, all of my summer essentials. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!